Wow. I just bought a battery, which I haven't bought a battery in a long time because most of my cars have been pretty much new. I spent $206 for this battery. That's a ripoff. But it is a 800 Coles cranking amp and 800 cranking amps and 1,000 Coles cranking amps. So it's a really good battery, but damn, that's a lot of cash. Sheesh. Build an old car, they said it'll be fun, they said. It ain't fun for my pockets, I'll tell you that. Damn. Alright guys, so the battery fit pretty good. The guys at AutoZone did a good job at helping me find the right battery for this car. I opted for a side post, as you guys can see right here. The poles are on the side versus the top. I know I'm gonna have to, replace the terminals, but I figured it's gonna make for a cleaner look to be here than up here. So, it is what it is. But now I do have to find some bolts that are low. I found a couple already. I'll show you guys here. See how the bolts go in from the bottom, right? So we have to make sure that the bolts don't stick out here, because then they're going to damage the battery. So I found this little guy here, which looks nice. It's an L. So I just got to find a couple more that are real short, and I think I have them. So I had it here right now for a second. Here it is right here. Okay, so they go from the bottom. You guys can see here. So I could put a couple here. Oh my goodness, guys. But the struggle is real, guys. When you don't have a shop or a lift or anything like that. The sun is really kicking my butt today. I don't know if you guys can see that, but man, can't get anything done today. So, I'm gonna have to go get my shades to work in my garage. But yeah guys, so here on the battery tray we got to get some little shorties like this to come up from the bottom and hold the battery tray. So I'm gonna work on that today right now, and then I'm gonna move on to removing the fuel lines, and then we should be ready to rumble on the Holley EFI stuff. The valve covers came out nice. See, got the bolts all in there. They work really nice. So I did run out of these little nice chrome ones. I only had a couple. See the chrome ones? They look really nice with the chrome and the patina, but I ended up using some of the old ones to just finish it up there. Okay guys, so I finished installing the battery tray here. You guys can see here the bolts. Let me see, the sun's not helping out. All right, right there. You can see we're not going to have an issue with the bolt. The bolts stay nicely tucked inside, so when the battery sits in here, we should be good, no issues. I did clean up all this area. Let me cover the sun. There it goes. I did clean up all the harness already. It looks really nice. Installed it to the headlights and installed the new ground right there. Looks pretty sharp. I did have to drill 2 holes right here for the fog lights and the turn signals, because for some reason, see how to use this guy right here. For some reason, these fenders here didn't have the holes, so I made them right now, and it actually came out pretty good. Nice, and this is for the fog lights and for the turn signals. But yeah, in typical hot rodding fashion, 1 step forward, 2 steps backwards. I thought I was just gonna plug and play with the harness right there, and nope, had to make holes. And now I come to this side and I see that this side doesn't have holes either for the fog light and the turn signal. So my guess is that these are not from this car, but hey, that's what we got, and that's all we have to work with. Okay, so I finished installing the battery, but in typical hot rodding fashion, and specifically G's footage luck, nothing ever seems to fit quite right. So check it out, guys. The battery's on. My battery tray. I bought the clamp. I even bought the specific bolt for this, which is this guy. So basically, yeah, I bought like reproduction battery tray, reproduction clamp, and the bolt. But here's the problem. This tray and clamp and bolt is designed to work with, I guess, a factory style battery, and this one's from AutoZone. So yep, we have that issue. So I can either return this battery and look for one that has a bigger lip here, right, to grab onto. So, or I can modify this bracket by maybe welding a tab of metal on the bottom here to make it have more bite, right? Or I can flip this over like this, right, which seems to be pretty nice like this, right? But then the bolt that we bought for this, that came as a kit, doesn't have enough bite. Doesn't reach the thread. So let's replace this bolt with the longer one, and I think we should be okay. Cause see, if the bracket's flipped over like this, it presses nicely against the battery, but the bolt becomes the issue. So let's get a new bolt. Let's get a long bolt. Okay, so I don't have the specific length bolt that I need that would look nice, so I just made this one here. Basically just added a bigger nut inside of it like this, just to serve as a spacer, and then a little washer. So kind of like that. So let's see if this works. It's not going to be the best looking thing, but it might get the job done, which is all we need, is for it to get the job done. And I think it looks better to do it this way than to have a whole bunch of washers there. So let's see here. Okay, that seems to be working okay. Let's give it a little snug and make sure that it works. All right, let me grab a wrench. Oh, that worked pretty good, guys. That worked hella good, actually. All right, we'll take it. Well, there you guys have it. A little bit of improvising and creativity, and we made the bracket work, and we didn't have to cut and fabricate a new bracket or anything like that. We didn't even have to go home for a bolt because we made one of the bolts that we had here work. So, hey, buddy. What's up? You going outside?
Yeah, they like the sun.
You like the sun?
Yeah.
All right, careful right there, okay? Yep.
What pipe is still?
Okay, guys, before I go, I just want to show you this tool right here. It's part of my arsenal here, and I really like this tool here because when you're doing holes, like, okay, for example, like right here, you know how I told you I had to make holes? Well, I already made the hole for the fog light here, and it came out really good. But I need to make a hole up here, which I already started doing, but it got really complicated because you can't really get a drill in here. You see, hits. So with this tool, you can get in here. See, not bad, huh? And you just hook up your impact to it. So not bad, huh? But yeah, guys, this tool is pretty sweet. And well, there's a perfect hole. But guys, with that being said, I'm gonna have to end this video here because the sun is it's just at this time of the day it's really hard to get any work done. And I know for you guys the video quality is gonna be horrible because I did a video last time and I couldn't even drop it, guys, because it was just horrible quality. So so I'm gonna end the video here, guys. But again, thanks for joining me in another day here in the G's Footage Garage. We did some real car stuff, guys, because a lot of people don't show the reality of it. And the reality is this: you're scavenging for bolts, you're running around town grabbing parts and little knickknacks that, you know, especially with the older cars, you know, because a lot of the older stuff is like is missing everything, you know. Like right now I was struggling for a ground bolt because I didn't want to have to make a new thread, but I couldn't find a bolt to fit. So I actually tapped it for a new thread and used one of the bolts that I had here to prevent running around and going to get another bolt. But yeah, it's a mission with these cars, guys. And the reality of it, of hot rodding, is that running around making things work and things like that. But hey guys, thanks for joining me again. It's always appreciated to hang out with me here in the garage, and we'll see you guys next time. And we are basically ready for Holla EFI, guys. So see you next episode where we do some fuel injection stuff. Later, guys.